When are you gonna do your top 5 movies of the year? I'll do it now. That's a good idea. I feel like I already know what my top 5 is gonna be, but let's make sure I don't miss anything. Nothing in January, unsurprisingly. That's fuck you, it's January season. Madam Web just barely misses the top 5 best movies of the year. It was close, though. Dune Part 2. There she blows. Great, great, great movie. Oh, Roadhouse. This is, the Amazon movie. This movie was actually pretty fun. Not in my top 5 or anything, but I forgot that came out this year. Oh, Late Night with the Devil was really good. I don't think it'll make my top 5, but I'm gonna keep it here just in case. I really liked Late Night with the Devil. Monkey Man was good, but definitely not in my top 5. Do you think Craven is worse than Joker 3? Do you mean Joker 2? Because, yeah, it is. What is Pool Man? Chris Pine is in this. Interesting. Don't know that one. You skipped Furiosa? Where was Furiosa? I didn't see it. That's what I was looking for, because I thought it came out somewhere around... Oh, here it is. Nice. Good find. Great, great movie. Did this ever even make back its budget? It didn't do well in the box office. Oh, God. Nah, it lost a lot of money. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. Oh, isn't this like... This is one of the highest grossing animated movies of all time. I never even saw Inside Out 2. But I kept seeing the headlines about all the records it was breaking over time. Longlegs is the most overhyped horror movie. Maybe one of just the most overhyped movies ever made. Talking about how it's like the actual scariest thing ever. People will never sleep again. Deadpool and Wolverine I did like. That was very good. I don't think it'll be in my top 5, but I did like it. All the Deadpool movies have been solid. Did not know they had a new SpongeBob movie that came out. Borderlands, nice. Oh, Alien Romulus. I fucking loved Alien Romulus. That actually might be in my top 5. I thought that movie was so good. Transformers 1 was very good. Won't be in my top 5, but it was very good. The Substance might be in my top 5. Oh man, there were some strong movies this year. God, The Substance was really, really good. Oh, it was so unique. So refreshing. Sonic 3 was good, not in my top 5. Nosferatu was good, not in my top 5. Alright. There's one movie that's not on here because it's not American, but it is going to be in my top 5. It's Flow. Flow was one of my favorite movies of the year. You didn't like Wicked? Brother, I don't like musicals. No, that's just not for me. Does Late Night with the Devil count? It released in 2023, technically. Did it? It was listed as a 2024 release. Why was it released a full year earlier? At the South by Southwest Annual. I don't know. Do we count it? You know, to be fair, I actually don't think Late Night with the Devil would beat the other 5 here. Planet of the Apes was right before Furiosa on May 10th. I did like that one a lot. Would that make my top 5 though? I don't think so. I don't think it would beat any of the 5 here. So what order? I think number 5 would go to Flow. I think Flow was just a really super solid animated film. A very clear passion project on a shoestring budget to deliver an animated fucking feature film. It is... This is one of those movies that I really think we need more of. I prefer Wild Robot for animated movie, but Flow is fantastic. Still have not seen Wild Robot, so maybe my opinion would change for top 5 for this if I had. But I don't know, I feel like it's such a tall order to beat Flow. To me, this is just a really special film. So that'd be number 5 for me. Number 4 would probably be Alien Romulus. It was just really nice to have a return to form for Alien. I fucking hated Covenant. And I was one of those Scrooges that also wasn't thrilled about Prometheus. So this was just so nice. And it had vibes of Alien Isolation. The director even came out and said, took inspiration from Alien Isolation, and you could feel it. It was a really good movie. And I think most people, myself included really, wrote it off as most likely being shit. But I think when people actually gave it a chance, they were pleasantly surprised. I know I was. Looks like it did really well in the box office. It's like a reimagining of the first movie, but better. I wouldn't even say it's like a reimagining. It is very clearly a love letter to the good Alien movies. They take everything that made the good Alien movies good, and they just kind of do it again. Like, I wouldn't even say they even do it all that different. They just do it really well. Again. Which is, I don't know, it just feels nice. It's been fucking, what? How many years since the last good Alien movie? Man, I don't even remember. I don't even know how long it's been. Romulus and Substance over Nosferatu is kind of wild. I mean, not to me, man. I like I said, I didn't love it as much as everyone else seemed to. It is a movie. I don't want to get into spoilers, so I'm not going to talk too directly about it, but it is a movie where it really feels like it's just about the hopelessness, and all the characters that you connect with don't actually participate, and the one that doesn't really make a decision that was defying the villain. So it's just not satisfying. All of the pieces are great. Everything about it is great. That's the point, though. Yeah, and you can make the same argument for, like, the new Matrix movie, where the point was, it's a cash grab. They made it very clear in the beginning, we're making a bad movie, and at the end of the day, they made a bad movie. So the point can still be the point, and you not like it. So, yes, the point, I understand. Nosferatu is death. You don't really win against death. But that doesn't mean that it's fulfilling to watch people not win against death. And it's not even that they didn't win against death, it's that they didn't even actually even combat death. What would go to my third place? Third place would probably be Furiosa. Yeah, I think I'd be comfortable with Furiosa in 3. Chris Hemsworth was definitely in his, like, wacky, zany mood for this whole movie, and it just hits so well in a Mad Max setting. And I don't know, I fucking love Mad Max, and I think Furiosa does it really well. I don't think it does it as well as Fury Road, but that's such a tall order. It was never going to get to that level. But I definitely think that it's very close to. It's too bad it bombed in the box office. It is actually a shame. Because this is the exact kind of movie people want from Hollywood. Practical effects out the wazoo, tons of action, super unique, over the top, doesn't take itself super seriously all the time. Fucking Chris Hemsworth yanks his fucking nipples off. Well, he doesn't do it like with his bare hands or anything, but like, it is a movie that is, it likes being silly, it likes having really great action, it's practical effects, it's fucking, like, it has everything I think people would want from a film. But it just did not do well in the box office, unfortunately. And I do think a piece of that is the marketing was trash for it. They really didn't push the movie like I think they should have. So what would go to number 2? I already know what's going to number 2. It's The Substance. The Substance is probably the most unique body horror movie I've seen in a while. This is another movie, again. It is fine being really silly sometimes. Fucking Dennis Quaid plays the most over-the-top sleazeball ever. And he is having a great time. And he is selling the character so well. They have these, like, really revolting close-up shots of him eating prawns. He's like, pretty girls. Pretty girls. Pretty girls. Hey! You're old. Ew, 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 old. Hey, buddy, pretty girls. It's so good. It's so good. And the body horror is immaculate. The ending is probably the best ending of any movie of the year. It's a great film. Did this one do well in the box office? Oh yeah, it crushed. Good, it deserved it. And number 1, I've been saying it for the last couple months. Dune 2. I just think this movie is absolutely spectacular. I cannot wait for the finale. My number one didn't change over the last couple months. Dune 2 was just too hard to beat. I think it is so fucking strong. I know, I'm very excited for the ending. People have been saying the ending is like really weird. And I'm all about that kind of shit. Let it get as weird as they want it to. As long as it can just... as long as it can just keep the DNA here and stick the landing. Do you not know anything about Dune? I only know Dune from the movies and the show, Prophecy. Never read the books. Didn't know anything about the world, actually, till the movies. Is the Dune show good? I hear nothing but bad about it. I didn't dislike it. I actually thought it was... I thought it was good. Not great. It's definitely not great, but I thought it was good. Maybe it's because I'm super into the Dune world now, but I thought Dune Prophecy was fine. I really thought it was fine.